Here are the critical steps for installing a ProVia Aspect and Indoor 3-light center active vinyl patio unit. For complete installation and safety instructions, click the link in the video description. Let's get started. Unpack and inspect all components. Assemble the frame per the product's instruction. Fully prep the opening for a level and flat sill and for square. Install flashing over the sill. Then apply 2 heavy beads of caulking for the full length of the opening. Next, set the frame in the opening. Center the frame, leaving enough room for shims and insulation on each side. In the interior jam pocket, pre-drill and install a 3-inch screw approximately 6 inches down from the top corner of each jam. Be careful not to over-tighten, causing the frame to pull. Check the frame for square by measuring diagonally from corner to corner. Use the top screws to adjust as needed. Next, check the vertical plane. Each side should be equal and parallel to the other. In the interior jam pocket, pre-drill and install a 3-inch screw approximately 6 inches up from the bottom corner of each jam. Then install 2 screws evenly spaced between the top and bottom screws each side. In the header, pre-drill a minimum of 5 3/8-inch holes through the first wall only. Space equally with a maximum of 24 inches in between. Keep each end screw approximately 6 inches in from the corner. Note, the header requires 3/8-inch hold plugs at the end of this installment. Check to make sure the header and sill are parallel by taking 4 height measurements, each jam side and 2 locations in between. All 4 measurements must be equal. If needed, adjust the header screws until all measurements are equal. Shim all screw locations. Make sure to use back-to-back shims. Wedge shims will roll the frame. With the frame set, the fixed sashes are ready for installation. First, check each sash to make sure the top and bottom slide caps are open and the interlock weather strip did not slide up or down. Towards the center of the frame and clear of the top and bottom anchor blocks, lift the sash up and onto the exterior head track. Align the bottom with the sill adapter and slide over to engage the anchor blocks. Do not slide the sash against the jam at this time. Repeat for the opposite sash. In the bottom cavity, insert 2 foam plugs side by side. At the jam, place a bead of caulk along each side of the bottom track. Fully seat the sash into the jam pocket. Repeat on the opposite side. Insert a single foam plug into the top and bottom cavity of each sash. Push plugs in approximately 1/8 inch. Fill each bottom plug opening with caulk and caulk around each side of the sill adapter. Close the top and bottom slide caps. Secure the top of each sash to the anchor block with 1 1-inch screw. Do not install the remaining sash anchor screws at this time. This will allow for adjustments after the active sash is installed. The active sash is now ready to be installed. Again, check the sash to make sure the weather strip did not slip out of place. Insert the sash into the header and onto the interior track. Lift and lower the sash onto the sill's rolling rail. Close the sash to check the vertical sash rail to fix sash rail alignment. Use the bottom sash adjustment screws to level and align. Install the 3 remaining sash anchor screws for each fixed sash. We are now ready to install the 3-light mullion assembly. The H mullion ships factory installed on the mullion interlock. For installation, the H-mullion must be removed from the interlock. To do so, remove the 4 screws. Set screws aside for reinstallation. On the mullion interlock, place a self-adhesive shim at each factory drilled screw hole. Shims will prevent twisting during installation. From the interior, slide the mullion interlock on the top and bottom anchor blocks until the fixed sash interlock is engaged but not seated. Be careful not to compress the interlocks. Place and hold the H-mullion on the mullion interlock. Close the sash to check for proper fit and spacing. Holding the sash and mullion assembly together, shift left and right until the sash and mullion are equally centered between the fixed sashes. Lightly mark the mullion location on the header and sill. Hold the interlock assembly in place and carefully open the sash. Remove the H-mullion to expose the mullion anchor screw holes. Secure the mullion to the top and bottom anchor blocks with a 1-inch flat quadrex screw. Secure the mullion interlock to the fixed sash with 4 2 3/4-inch flathead screws. The screws must go through the shim at each screw location. Place H-mullion back on the mullion interlock, making sure to realign the screw holes. Use the 4 previously removed screws to secure in place. At this time, install the handle set and keeper per the included instructions. The keeper must be secured with the 3-inch screws. Install the sash stopper behind the active sash. For a unit without blinds, locate the stopper 2 3/4 inches from the pocket and secure with 2 1 1/4-inch screws. For a unit with blinds, locate the stopper 4 inches from the pocket. Open the sash and install a head weather strip block directly above the mullion interlock and one directly above the sash interlock. Secure each with 2 1 1/4-inch screws. Insert a single foam plug in the open cavity between the fixed sash and screen track. The plug must align with the edge of the fixed sash. Close the sash. Lock and unlock the handle set to check the latch function and alignment. Adjust the top and bottom latch bolt position as needed. Install the interior jamb covers. Start at the top by first inserting the inside edge. Use your thumb to guide the edge into the frame pocket. Apply pressure to the opposite side of cover to snap it in place. For the screen installation, insert the left and right screen wheel brackets in the open ends of the screen track. Brackets are labeled and identified by outside looking in. Orient the screen with the weather strip to the interior. Between the wheel brackets, lift screen into the track and onto the bottom glide rail. Insert each wheel bracket tab into the screen groove. Secure each with a 7/8-inch flathead screw. The screen mullion and spacer will require some field preparation. Orient the mullion with the receiving channel towards the screen. Place the mullion against the screen cover with the bottom edge resting on top of the glide rail. On the back leg of the mullion, mark the bottom edge of the screen cover. Cut the mullion along the horizontal mark and then upward along the vertical leg. Next, insert the spacer in the back channel, Mark and cut to the corresponding length. Reinsert the spacer. Slide the mullion into the outer screen track cover and against the inner track. Align the receiving channel with the end of the inner track. Approximately 3 inches down from the screen cover, pre-drill a 1/8 inch hole and secure with a 1-inch flathead screw. Adjust and align the mullion until parallel with the screen. Pre-drill and secure with 4 additional screws. Close the screen and make any necessary screen height adjustments. There are 3 adjustment screws located inside the inner screen track. First, adjust the left and right screws until the screen is parallel to the sash and jamb. Once established, adjust the center screw to match. Note, each complete turn of the screw will raise or lower the track by 1/32 of an inch. Finally, check the screen latch for proper operation. If any adjustments are needed, use a Phillips screwdriver to loosen the keeper screws to move the keeper up or down as needed. For all other accessories and screw covers, refer to the product instruction for details. This has been a quick overview on how to install a ProVia 3-light center active vinyl patio unit. For complete instructions or more information, click the link in the video description or call customer service with additional questions.